So this chapter is about arrays and vectors. So far we've worked with variables that store one value under a user-friendly name. But sometimes we need multiple values stored in memory, and it's easier if we can use the same name. And this is where arrays and vectors come in. Arrays store values in consecutive memory locations, which basically means one after the other. We know that integers take 4 bytes to store, and if we have an array of integers that starts at memory location, say 1000, the first integer is stored at 1000, the second integer at 1004, the third integer 1008, and so on. So, and you can also see that as 1000 plus 0 times 4, where 0 is the index and 4 is the size. 1000 plus 1 times 4, where 1 is the index, 4 is the size. 1000 plus 2 times 4, 2 is the index, 4 is the size, and so on. Storage for vectors is a little bit different. For a visual idea, you can look at this over here, where a vector can grow from one element over here, 2, 3, 4, and basically keep adding on elements over here to the vector. Now, this program works with number of hours worked by 6 employees. It stores the values in an array, and instead of storing one value in a variable, we can now store multiple values under the same name, and that same name that we have is hours. Now we have over here 6 employees, and that's going to actually determine the size of the array. I would personally prefer to keep over here the size of the array at the global level, and in fact I think that that's what I'm going to do, because later on we may be working with other functions too, but you'll see how the book does those things, and how you can make it so much easier by keeping this over here. Anyway, so we have over here the definition of our array. We call it hours, and we have over here 6 storage spaces, and the first storage space has an index of 0, the second one 2, the second one 1, the third one 2, and so on to the 6th one has an index of 5. And we're going to print this the long way over here, and then later on we'll see easier ways of doing that. So over here we use num employees to do our instruction to the user over here, and then it will print us back over here the number of hours that we entered. So we're going to enter those hours worked. We'll do 25 and 30 and 35 and 40, and somebody works a whole lot and somebody works even more. Yeah, 6 values, and it will neatly give us back the same values.